the thing is, our only goal is
to bring more awareness and to support all of these black-owned businesses in Houston. We want to find them all, catch them all like Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? We want y'all to be able to like support them. Like, for real. What's up, Black Bookers, and welcome to another episode of Book Black TV. I'm your host, Jeremy Kraft, aka Mr. Black Book Houston, and today we have a very special guest, the one and only CEO, founder, and owner of Black Book Houston, the lovely Rashika Kraft, my beautiful wife.
What's going on, everybody? I'm happy to be here. I know you haven't seen me in a while, but you know I've been behind the scenes putting that work in. So today we thought it would be great for me to be interviewed. So let's get it popping.
So as you know, we always start with a quick icebreaker of Black Family Feud. So I'm gonna ask you a question. I've been thinking, what's a good question to ask you? Because you know you usually come up with a lot of the great questions. So today I came up with a question. I think it fits this interview perfect. We asked 100 Black Bookers, what does it mean when your ear itch?
What? Somebody talking about you?
Oh, they've been talking about us. They've been talking about us.
I'm not gonna play with you, boy. Oh my God. I'm not gonna play with you.
Nah, seriously though, people have been talking about us in the good light, some people in the negative light. We never really address the negative stuff, but today, we still not gonna address it. But we're gonna address some things. We are gonna talk about a lot of different things. We're gonna get some raw, uncut, just straight to the point. Just some questions I got for you, you know.
Okay.
Put some stuff out there on the table, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy this interview. Y'all get some of the gems, and y'all also get a chance to really see how she feels about certain things, because I got some questions for you.
Okay.
Yeah, but first, before we get started, for those of you who don't know, or for those who don't know, how did Black Book Houston get started?
Okay, so basically, I was in my car. It was Black Restaurant Week. Some of you may be familiar about what Black Restaurant Week is. That's a week where they choose to highlight Black-owned restaurants here in Houston. Well, they mentioned Lucille's, and at the time, I think I was like 27. I don't know how old I was, but I've lived in Houston my entire life. Never have I heard of Lucille's, and I thought that was kind of that was shameful for me not to know. And I'm like, dang, it's Black-owned too. So, you know, at that time, I'm a full-time entrepreneur, and I'm thinking like, wow, if I don't know about Lucille's, which is considered to be a popular restaurant in Houston, then how many other people don't know about Lucille's or me as a, you know, entrepreneur business owner? So I started thinking, I was like, it gotta be a way to, you know, make sure people are well educated on the Black-owned businesses in Houston. So I was like just thinking, and it kind of just came to me. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put together a directory. But the more that I thought about it, I was like, I don't want to just make a list of businesses. I really want to connect with people to make sure they're able to find Black-owned businesses. So then I started thinking, I was like, I want to make a Black book. You know, Black books are very important. Back in the day, you know, men used to use the Black books to write down all their little numbers they had. And you know, some I don't know how I want to word this, but a lot of people in different like groups use Black books, and it's a symbolic meaning. So
Fraternities, sororities, all that good stuff.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Yeah.
But so with that being said, you know, Black books are very important. It's something that you keep, you know, close to you. Even the Bible sometimes is Black.
Sacred text.
Yes. So what I was like, you know what? To me, Black-owned businesses are important, and I wanted to really just hone in on the importance of Black businesses. So I was like, Black Book Houston. It's about to be an interactive directory of Black-owned businesses. I didn't want to just throw a list of names together and be like, hey y'all, here you go, because, you know, prior to getting started, when I would look for Black-owned businesses, it'll be some little list online, but it wasn't helpful. It was just like, oh, here, this is black owned, this is black owned. They didn't have contact information. It was just a lot. And so I wanted to really make it easier for people to be able to search and find black owned businesses. So I came up with Black Book Houston, and here we are today. Every day it's like I pray on Black Book Houston, and I'm like, God, how can I make this better? Like, what can we do to make this better for the people? Because ultimately we're here for you, and our goal is to keep circulating that black dollar.
Absolutely. So prior to Black Book Houston, were you supporting black owned businesses? Like, was that like something that you like always wanted to do?
So prior to Black Book Houston, as an entrepreneur, I make cakes. Sweetie Sweets is my business, and so when I started Sweetie Sweets, I realized, I was like, man, I want people to support me. I gotta get out here and support people. Mm-hmm. So like, I was going so hard supporting black owned businesses. Like, if somebody told me they was black owned, I'm like, here you go, I got you. People walk up to me, want to sell their CDs. Here, I don't have a CD player in my car. I don't have anything that I play it on, but here's $20.
So you was already supporting
black-owned I was already supporting black-owned businesses. Like, it was my thing. I was just like, oh, they black, so I'm a support.
What if you felt like their price was too high?
So that's the thing. When I'm making cakes, a lot of people come to me and be like, oh, I want a wedding cake. I need 4 tiers. I need this. I need it delivered to Galveston. I'm like, yeah, that's going to run you about $2,000. And people... $2,000? I'm just saying. That's... Delivery to Galveston, a 4-tier cake, depending on the designs, yeah, it's probably gonna run you about $2,000.
Oh no, you too high.
And guess what? I'm okay with being too high because
I'm just joking by the way, but that's how some people mindset really is.
The thing is, I'm like, hey, either you can afford it or you can't. I can afford Louis Vuitton. I personally think it's too high. I'm not into bags and shoes, and I'm not paying $800 for a pair of Gucci shoes. To me, that's too high. I have a kid's foot, so all my shoes cost $60, maybe $100 is the most I'd paid for a shoe. I personally, my thing is, if somebody has something of value and I want it, I'm gonna spend money on it. Absolutely. So whatever they asking me for, hey, oh, that's your price?
Because you can't bargain in Walmart. I can't go in Walmart.
I have never asked for a discount in Walmart.
You know?
Now, I do go in some of these other stores, like, you know, Forever 21. I be like, y'all got some sales going on today? I will do that.
Yeah, you do that.
I will do that.
Ask them what they sell.
Yeah, I do look
Ask them what they sell.
I do look for coupons and things of that nature, but...
And military discount. Shout out to all the service men and women out there.
When people tell me their price, I'm like, hey, okay, that's, you know, I'm either going to tell you, hey, I can't afford it, or I'm going to get the money and give it to you. I'm not going to argue with you about your price.
It's not my budget. It's not my budget.
Right. Yeah. But no, I definitely don't have a problem with supporting black-owned business. I've been, you know, ever since I've been an entrepreneur, and I know what it feels like to not have support. You know, I realized, like, you know, and I get it. Some people don't know better, and when you know better, you do better. And once I realized, like, hey, I'm out here struggling as an entrepreneur, and I want people to support me, I got to get out here and support people. And honestly, the things you put out into the universe, that affects how, you know, your trajectory of life goes. Like, if I'm out here putting out, you know, sowing seeds and stuff into other people's businesses, people are going to sow seeds into mine. And honestly, that's why Sweetie Sweets is booming, and I'm not even promoting it. Like, I have to turn away customers because I keep sowing seeds into people. Absolutely. And they're constantly like hitting me up like, hey, I need a cake here, can you please help me? And I'm just like, I'm so sorry, y'all. You know, but yeah.
Got you. So I know some months back, I think it was like last year, there was people in our DMs messaging us and emailing us and reaching out to us, basically saying that, hey, what we're doing is we stole their business model. What do you have to say about people who come to us and say, hey, look, I was doing this first, I see y'all doing it, like, what's up?
Well, you know, I don't know what to say, because I never really looked at anybody's business model. Y'all not gonna believe me. It was literally like, I heard the thing about Lucille's on the radio, and like, I woke up one day and was like, God told me to do this. And honestly, that's kind of how a lot of things get done with Black Book Houston. It's just like, it be on my heart to do, I do it.
So you wasn't out here copycatting nobody?
No, I haven't seen anybody's business model. first of all, business models are not just uploaded online, okay? So I don't know what these people out here doing, nor do I sit and wait to see what. First of all, I don't even follow half of these businesses with the business models who think we stole them. I purposely don't follow them because I don't want anyone to feel like we're doing the same thing that they're doing. This is the thing about life. Everybody's gonna get inspiration from somewhere. A lot of stuff is gonna look similar. Like, we're human. We don't all think alike, but sometimes we have similarities, and it's crazy.
Great minds think alike.
Yes. You know? It is, and it's crazy that people be like, "Oh, you can support Burger King and McDonald's, and it's okay. Neither one of them are going out of business, and it's literally they be on the same corner. It's okay, guys." But no, I've never copied anybody. I didn't know it was other directories out there when I got ready to start Black Book Houston. Honestly, I thought I was the first person doing it, and on the journey to like getting it started, I was about to stop because I was like, oh, it's already people out here doing it. And so I felt like, I was like, man, I don't want to.
So my question, I don't mean to cut you off. What made you keep going? Because there was times where you came to me and you were like, yo, is it even like, is it even necessary for us to do this? Like, now I done found out about all these other directories, people hitting us up, talking about we stealing their stuff. Should we even keep going with this? Like, what made you decide to keep going?
So the thing is, and this is no offense to those businesses, I just had my own vision of how I wanted to portray and uplift and support Black owned businesses. It's not to say I don't like the way that they're doing things. I just have my own path, my own vision. Like,
you got your own chicken sandwich.
Yeah, it's
spicy chicken sandwich. I got you.
No, it's just that I just want more than just a list, or just for me to post on social media, or just for me to like. We literally take. I told you we have other businesses. He has a nonprofit. I have Sweetie Sweets. We have Perfectly Crafted. We get this money, okay, one way or another. We have a catering business. So we literally take all of that money and put it into Black Book Houston. And when I say put it into Black Book Houston, that don't mean we buying office chairs and new cameras and all this other stuff. No. It's like, hey, this past weekend, I spent $175 to get my house clean. I spent another $120 to get my hair done. I spent $550 to get my hair made. I spent $100 to get my makeup done. I spent $100 and something, maybe $165 to get my nails, eyebrows, toes, pedicure, and a wax done. All of this is Black owned.
I spent $40 on my haircut. I got me some skin essential oils. You know what I'm saying? Hair oil and stuff like that, man.
Yes. So like, yeah, the thing is, it's like that money is not like we want to see the Black dollar circulated. So it starts, in my opinion, it starts with us. And I feel like when people see us spending money with Black owned businesses and we're highlighting it, we're, promoting it, people are gonna follow suit. They're like, oh my God, I love what y'all are doing. I need to be more like them and spend money with Black owned. We really need to empower our community. So the thing is, it's like when we get money, we put it right back into Black Book Houston. And I'm not saying that there's not others doing the same, but I hadn't seen that. And I wanted to come in and create something more authentic and, original, to where, we could really say, hey, we see the dollar circulating, and also, make it easier and more convenient to have people search for Black owned businesses, because at this point it's not, and it don't matter if Google or Yelp come and try to make their own Black portions. Shout
out to Yelp though for following us, on Instagram. I know that they be watching us and trying to take heed to what we're doing. That's a good feat. How did they make you feel when Yelp started following us? Just that's what's up. Y'all following us. Yeah.
I mean,
oh, and then there was other thing I wanted you to address real quick before we get off. So, when we first started off with Black Book Houston, I wasn't a part of Black Book Houston. It was you and someone else.
Yeah, no, it was me, and I had brought on some help.
Okay.
Yes. So.
And what happened with that?
They got fired, just like all the other people that's worked for us that got fired.
Okay. So you ain't still No ideas or
I
nothing?
I didn't steal anything.
Okay.
But
I just wanted to make sure.
yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't steal. Okay.
They got fired.
No, yes, people get fired all the time. It's unfortunate. I can be very strict when it comes to business. I know you can see the organization from our page, how things are done.
The consistency.
Yeah.